Welcome to the Tailgate Show. I'm Jack McDavid.
And I'm Heather Mitz, and we're here before every Eagles home game here at the Link. We make it our mission to go out and find the most creative, determined, and enthusiastic fan in the country.
And then teach them how to cook. Hi, I'm Jack McDavid.
And I'm Heather Mitz.
And welcome to the Tailgate Show, where it's all about food, football, the fans, and fun.
That's right, getting ready for the big game today against the Cowboys. We have Chef James and Ernie over there. Then I'm cooking some soul food. What are you going to be cooking today, Jack?
Since we have the Cowboys, we're going to do a little barbecue. But you know, down in Texas, they don't know much about barbecue. They think barbecue is all about beef. We know barbecue is chicken. You can barbecue ribs. Oh, do we love ribs. But, you know, basically today I'm going to do a little barbecue chicken and brisket. We're going to show how to soften up that Dallas meat.
All right. And we're also going to have a hot dog eating contest for Dietz and Watson. I'm going to go out and get 3 contestants. So stick with us, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back. You know, Eagles defense have been dominant all year because they do a lot of helping out. When one person is a little bit short getting a play, you find Seminole come flying in. Dawkins came in last week. You know, they're doing a great job helping out. And we're doing some of that today, aren't we?
That's right. We're going to go out and help some of the homebound elderly by making some food for them today and taking it out to them.
It's always great to share, you know, this time of year. And speaking of sharing, we have some boys. We have James and
guys.
James. You're from the Soul Food and Seafood.
James Soul Food and Seafood up in West Philadelphia.
Okay, and Earl, you have a catering?
I have a catering business, Spice Catering.
Well, what are y'all doing today?
Well, today we're going to do some catfish fingers, which is
well, now that's from down south.
That's from down south because Texas is closer to the south for me.
Well, I don't know whether we call them in the south where I come from, but you know, catfish is now one of the most popular fish in the world.
Yeah, that's why I brought that today for you.
Okay.
You know, a lot of people don't like it, but we're going to taste some of this catfish and we're going to see how good it is.
Oh, it's great fish.
Yeah, we got fried whiting as well, some chicken, and we have some collard greens, and we have a little bit of corn. So
you know,
got a little bit of everything.
Some southern cuisine for you.
All right.
Sounds like we got some food going.
Yeah, we got a lot of food today for you.
That should be good. I can't wait. As always, I will be back to test it when you guys are all done. That's my job here.
Okay.
But I am actually going to make the hot dogs right now.
All right, Heather's cooking.
We're going to make you some
And we're going to go out and find 3 contestants for the hot dog eating contest.
Well, come on over.
So we'll do my part right now.
This is what you call cooking. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, I have to contribute somehow, Jack.
Well, you do a great job, Heather. You know, sometimes when you're beautiful and you can talk so good,
it works out.
No, it works. Sounds like she knows what she's doing. I can hear that sizzle. Okay.
You finish them off for me.
Okay. Hold it. That's not cooking. I have to finish up. Well, what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about brisket and we're going to talk about chicken. A brisket is a tough piece of meat, and if you smoke it, you need to do a couple things to help it out. I use rubs on them. You could use a marinade. But using a rub, I equate it to something like doing a wash. So if you use a rub on a meat, what it does, it gives its flavor, but not only does it give it flavor, but it also helps soften it up or accept more smoke. So we're going to start off with a little sugar for brisket, some black pepper. We can get these recipes off of our website. Some onion. We're going to use some garlic. And we're going to use some salt. The recipe I usually use is 1 part salt, well actually 4 parts salt, 4 parts sugar, 1 part pepper, and then 1 part garlic, 1 part onion powder. I'm going to use a little bit of cayenne because, you know, they need a little sass in there, and some paprika.
Got to heat them up.
And then I mix this up. The brown sugar is a dark brown sugar, so it has molasses in it, a little bit more sweetness for it. Okay. And after we get that going, I'll rub that all over the brisket. Okay. And a lot of times when I rub my meats, I leave them in a bowl like this so I can rub them. That way we don't contaminate the cutting board. Because later on we're going to be slicing this meat down because it's going to mellow out and be as tender as the Dallas Cowboys after Brian Dawkins put all those walls on. Yeah. Y'all never watch football all the time, do you?
Ooh, all day long.
All day long?
All day, every day.
You know, it's great to be able to watch football and have great grub, great food. You know, this is a great piece of meat. When I choose my brisket, I try to find the ones that are kind of same thickness all the way through, because sometimes you find a big brisket big in one end, a small another.
It'll cook unevenly.
So it'll be unevenly.
Right.
So we get this rub on it, and after I do this, I let it sit overnight. You know, I do the hard work the day before, because, you know, day of the game, you don't want to be straining any muscles and watching, okay? So we have the brisket done, and then we're going to do chicken also. And our birds, the eagles, they got a lot of heart and soul. So all I'm going to use on that is a little brown sugar, a little salt, and a little pepper. You don't need a lot of things for our eagles because they already good. We're just going to season them up a little bit. And now, if you notice, we don't have these little birds. We have big birds.
That's
these are about 4.5, 5-pound birds. They'll be great eating later on.
A little bit inside and out.
A little inside to get flavor going all over. And now what I'm going to use is, I brought a smoker. Look at these hot dogs.
Is Heather over there working the hot dogs?
Heather's out there checking the hot dogs out there. She's trying to get people to come in here and see who can eat the most. So now we're going to put our chicken and our brisket on. Okay. And the chicken will take about 3 hours cooking 225 degrees. And the brisket will take all day long to cook. So a great way of doing it is starting your brisket and starting your chicken, eating your chicken first game, eating your brisket for the late game. You know what I mean? That way you have two different types of meat. Now we're going to go to a tailgate timeout with Adam and Frank and find out what they think about today's game.
Thanks, Jack. In honor of the Christmas season, Frank and I would like to donate our time from the tailgate timeout to show the viewers the valuable time you spend with the elderly.
Jimmy Rating Telemark has always been great for helping out. This year, you know, as always, we're helping the senior citizens. Why?
We feel he's a town that loves to give back. It loves to help people. We just love to really do something for somebody. And the seniors are so appreciative, and every year they come back and they love us. Terminal is the best thing Philly's going right now, and that's where we're at, and we love it.
Now you and I both are kind of football fans, and today we're stomping Dallas. What do you think the score is going to be?
Oh, I don't think they're going to score a point, Jack.
You think they're going to hold Dallas scoreless? Shut them out. All right. Welcome back. Let's go over and check out my soul brothers, see what they cooking now. What you got going, man?
What's up, buddy? How you doing today, man? We got some catfish going on right here.
Stick my fingers in there? No, that's all right, man.
If you got them iron fingers.
I got iron fingers. Oh, look at that stuff. That is perfect,
right
yeah.
Taste some of that. That's marinated, good marinated catfish right here. Look at that. So good, don't even break up on you. Oh, my God. We got
now, what else we doing today?
We're doing some
Southern fried
chicken here. We got some corn on the cob, some collard greens here.
Some southern collard greens.
We get ready to put in some of this good white in here.
I tell you what, you all go and check out the football game and I'll watch the food. You know what I mean? Now back to the catfish. I see you dip it into a little batter first.
I got a buttermilk hot sauce eggs, Cajun seasoning. I got a chicken flour and I got a fish flour right here.
You know, down south we do a lot of deep frying.
Right.
And what people don't understand, if you deep fry properly, you have hot oil,
Right.
and you coat it properly, there's not as much fat goes into the fish as even if you saute it. It's actually lower in fat than if you saute, because that way, when you cook it here, the oil goes out when the fish cooks.
And when you saute, the oil stays in it.
The oil stays in.
Right. Yeah. So right here, this is what we're doing now. We got the deep fryer going. The deep fryer is nice and hot, 350 degrees. And once you get it hot, that's all you need.
While you cooking this, let's check out Heather and see what she's doing.
Thanks, Jack. Sitting here with Greg. How you doing, Greg?
I'm doing really well.
What did you think about our loss earlier in the year against the Cowboys?
Oh man, that was nothing. That was no big deal at all. The problem was with that, I was on my honeymoon, so I was away in Hawaii, and since I was out of the country, that's why they lost. But now I will be inside the stadium, so they are definitely winning, no problem.
You're their good luck charm.
I am, yeah. Wear my good luck shirt from 2001. It's always brought me luck, so.
If you had a choice to choose between Andy Reid or Bill Parcells?
Wow, I still like Andy, you know. Sometimes we don't agree with his play call, but you know what? Andy's going to bring it home to us this year, no problem. Super Bowl all the way, Eagles.
All right, what about Terry Glenn or James Thrash?
Thrash, definitely, you know. He comes through on big plays. We need him sometimes there, you know. Everybody's just, striving right now. Everybody's doing well, playing well. All receivers are catching the ball. So it was a tough start, guys, but you know what? It's going to turn out into a great season.
All right, so what about Quincy Carter? Would you take him over McNabb?
You got to stop this now, okay? My God, all right?
Come on, I'm
Jeez,
asking
can
the
we have some
questions here.
faith
This is
here?
rapid
Heather?
fire. You know
Man,
what?
no
I'm
questions
just
here.
curious to see what you're going to say,
Come on, you
Hopefully,
got to know. Come on, what
hey,
am I wearing? I'm wearing green here. Green, that's it.
I'm
all right?
hoping that you're going to
Cowboys,
go with
what?
the
No
Eagles,
way.
and if you're
Come
not,
on.
then I'd crush you.
Come on,
But
all right,
thanks.
come on now.
Thanks for the
Yeah,
interview.
all right, thanks,
I'm
Heather.
so impressed that
No more
we're
questions
wondering if you
anymore.
would be a contestant for our hot dog eating contest for Dietz and Watson.
Oh, Dietz and Watson? Definitely for Dietz and Watson. Best ballpark Franks out there, man. No problem. Ballpark's got to lose their name because Dietz and Watson's the way to go.
Okay.
So I love them. I'm in.
You're already in.
How
You're
many
already
about to eat?
3.
3?
Bun and
right.
all.
But you know what? Once I eat them, it'll be a good base. I might not win, but it'll be a good base.
All right, thanks, Greg.
All
We'll
right,
see you
thanks,
for the hot
Heather.
dog eating
All right,
contest,
great.
okay?
Can't wait.
Take
All
care. Hey, we're sitting here with Adam. How are you doing today, Adam?
Good.
And your crew and your posse. Okay, all your buddies out here. Yeah. Excited for the big game today against the Cowboys?
Yeah, a little nervous, but I'm pretty confident. The Eagles are going to win out all the games, except I'm a little nervous about the Dolphins, and that's because I think Jay Fiedler is going to have a breakout game on national TV. But other than that, I'm pretty confident about the Eagles throughout the rest of the season.
All right, so what do you think of Bill Parcells' hair? What's up with that?
That's a little freaky. Jeremy Shockey may have had a point.
Are you thinking about frosting your tips or anything
No,
anytime
but
soon?
I may grow it a little bit longer.
All
so
right.
people may call that into question. But
That'd be
no
sweet.
frosting.
All right, well, good answer on the last one, so I guess we'll choose you to be one of our
You sure?
last contestants for the
I'm
hot
telling you,
dog
I'm
eating
gonna win that.
contest.
I'm going to win that.
One more spot
you know
left.
why I'm going to win it?
Why is that?
Because my classmates in Strathaven, class of '89, voted me most likely to succeed, and I don't want to let them down.
Okay, well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. All right, we'll be back. Thanks.
Heather, that's great. Today we're doing smoked foods or barbecue foods. We're doing chicken, we're doing brisket. And I didn't want anything wimpy or weak or whatever since it's the Dallas game. We had to show up strong. And I have a couple different apples. One is an old-fashioned apple that's called a quince. It's very pungent, it's perfumey, it's got a lot of flavor. It's got more flavor than a normal apple, but you need to cook it. So we're gonna do a chicken with a sun-dried cherries. I love sun-dried cherries, I love cherries anyway. And quince, we're gonna use a little apple cider. So I've already started chopping up some quince, and I'll continue. And we're gonna take this quince, it's gonna be real simple. We're gonna put it in a pot. We're going to put in this little pot here some sun-dried cherries. Add a little bit of apple cider. And now I'm going to use a balsamic vinegar. I like balsamic vinegar in this because it's a little sweeter and not as astringent. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my grill for about 10 minutes. And while that's cooking, I'm going to make a salad. I'm going to do a sweet potato and apple salad in order to go with the brisket. You know, after you cook that brisket, you want the flavor to come out, and it's easy to dominate beef from Dallas anyway. That's the way Eagles offense is going to do today. So we're going to grill some sweet potatoes. And my grill is pretty hot, so I'm not worried about it sticking because it's so hot. You can hear it. I just touched and burned myself, it's so hot. And some apples. And after we finish cooking these, we'll do a very light sauce with it. We'll use some apple cider again and some vinegar, and that will give flavor to the end of the brisket. Now let's check our brisket and our chicken to see how far they've come along. Ah, these are big birds. Ah, all right, smells good enough to eat already. And let's pull out the brisket and see how it's going. Oh, look at the brisket. It looks like it's done. You can tell when brisket's done if you barbecue them by sliding your tongue under, and if you pick it up, it's supposed to bend, not break. So this looks like it's perfectly done. That tells me it's going to slice up perfect. This is going to be some of the most succulent, tender beef Dallas has ever seen after the pounding and cooking we give them in Eagleville. While this is finishing up, Heather's going to come back. We're going to do the Deets and Watson Hot Dog Challenge. Stay tuned. You're living the Tailgate Show.
Welcome back. I'm sitting here with Steve and Rich on the new Winnebago, right? This is the first time out for the game?
New Winnebago. We got 10 guys, put 10 partners together, and we went and bought it. And here we are at Dallas game, first game. It's going to be awesome. And of course, we're going to beat Dallas today and take control of first place. So.
Okay, I was going to ask you Quincy Carter or Donovan McNabb. You're
Oh,
sitting here
Donovan
saying,
McNabb! Come on,
Eagles all the way.
That's not even close. That's not even close.
Quincy, he was a doctor, wasn't he?
yeah. Quincy Carter is in no comparison to Donovan McNabb, and if anybody doesn't realize that, okay, they don't know football and they don't know the game.
So would you guys take the Winnebago and go to Houston if we make it to the Super Bowl?
Absolutely. That's the whole idea of it. We're going to do road trips next year. Now and then we've already started talking about going to Kansas City and seeing Mr. Vermeil, okay, next year, and because we play them next year. We already have a schedule.
2 years.
2 years from now, we're going to do that. We'll probably do Giant Stadium. We'll probably do Washington Redskins. It's an awesome situation. The whole idea of the creature comforts and everything else in the parking lot. Actually, us fans spend more time out in this parking lot than we do in the game. So,
that's great.
Heather, it's been a pleasure meeting
Thank you so much for letting me come and check out the Winnebago. And
Dallas is going down.
Let's get an Eagles cheer!
Hey, it's going to go.
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles!
Thanks so much, you guys. Joe and Clint. All right, we're walking by and we're noticing that you guys are cooking eggs for your tailgate.
Eggs, yeah.
So, do you always cook eggs before all the tailgates?
No, just one time a year. We do breakfast.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, do you guys add? I see the mushrooms over there. Who are you cooking the eggs for?
All my buddies here.
All your buddies.
All my buddies.
So you're the chef.
We're the chefs.
And Clint over here. You were making the eggs earlier?
Yeah,
Scrambled eggs. You're doing the omelets.
And Joe was making the omelet.
All right, tag team here.
Earlier we made all the meat. We got bacon, scrapple. We usually do like a theme meal based on who we're playing. But once a year we always do breakfast. This just turned out to be the breakfast game.
Oh, lucky that we was having you go.
Yeah, all right. I forgot the eggs this
Okay.
morning, and my wife drove in half an hour to bring us the eggs.
Did she really? What a great lady. What a great lady. And thanks for letting us stop by and say hi to you.
All right,
Thanks a lot.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot, Joe. That was great talking to the fans. Now we're going to go to a tailgate timeout.
Thanks, Heather. I don't know about you, Frank. I wouldn't mind trading places with those two guys.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt about it.
Well, listen, Deuce, the invitation's out there for you, bud. We're still waiting
stands.
for you. Still stands. The picture stays.
So we're going to keep it up until he shows up.
We love you, brother.
Real quick before we jump into that Carolina game, I want to give a little kudos to my co-host here. The great Philadelphia fan book, Anthony Gargano, Glenn Macnow. You turn to page 5, you might see Adam's name mentioned there as one of the inspirations for the book, so to speak. But getting back to the football at hand, the Carolina game. Big road win, big NFC win.
Great
9-3.
win. I'll tell you, Frank, great win.
Dallas week is here. We've been waiting for it. The fans, last week, before the Carolina game even came, they were talking about Dallas. And I know you were a little upset about that.
I was a little bit
Carolina.
upset about that.
But you know what? They handled it. The players, the ones that mattered, handled their business. Now we're here. We're here at Dallas week, a one-game lead after those stinking Cowboys laid an egg on Thanksgiving. Now we got a chance to really do what we need to do here.
How about them Cowboys?
You love it. You love when you come into a game. It means a lot. For the first time in years, you get to put a dent in the Cowboys' playoff hopes, hopefully, take another step towards the home field advantage, hopefully, and at worst, at a minimum, if you win, pretty much lock up the division. That's what you're looking for this weekend.
Can't wait.
Let's run through the top 10 real quick for this week. A little bit of changes. Number 1 still the Chiefs. Number 2 is the Patriots, up from number 3.
Number 3, we put our own Philadelphia Eagles in there.
Moving way up. Titans down to number 4. Then you got the Colts at number 5. Rams at 6.
Cowboys at 7. Panthers at 8. Number 9, we have our Seattle Seahawks. And number 10, moving into the list, is the Cincinnati Bengals.
John Kitna led Cincinnati Bengals. Heather?
All right, welcome back from that tailgate timeout. Now we're getting ready for the big Dietz and Watson hot dog eating contest. Here's the rules, guys, okay? 3 hot dogs, buns and all. There shouldn't be any morsels left on the plates. Guess you guys can figure it out from here. So best of luck to the lucky winner. Ready? Position yourselves, gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, go! Some Dietz and Watson hot dogs, and the best gift of all, Jack's Firehouse gift certificate. Congratulations. We'll be back after this.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Well, we've had a great show today. We've done some great food. We did this big roasted bird, big chicken with a chutney made of quince, sun-dried tomatoes. We have brisket that we tenderized, you know, kind of like we do at Cowboys today. We kind of made them soft, tender, broke it down. Now it's ready to eat. The apple and the sweet potatoes go well with the beef.
It looks delicious.
Chef James and Ernie did some wonderful food. Thank you all for coming.
Thanks for the soul food.
Soul food, you
And
know.
thanks to our contestants who were in the hot dog eating contest for Dietz and Watson. They were great. We had a great time going out and talking to some of the fans, and also thanks to Utz Potato Chips as well.
I'm Jack McDavid.
And I'm Heather Mitz.
And we'll catch you next time on a Tailgate Show on the way to the playoffs.
Thanks, Heather. I don't know about you, Frank, but I wouldn't mind being between those two.
Come on, I don't want to say that. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to say? I wouldn't mind trading places with those two. Yeah. I wouldn't mind. You know what? Yeah, I would mind, actually. I wouldn't mind being between those two. Oh, man.
What am I wouldn't mind trading places with those two.
Yeah, right.